welcome to another video, guys. In this video, you're going to be learning how to use ala and alas and when to use them when saying the time in Spanish. All right. Ala and alas are usually used to talk about the time an event took place in the past, the time that something will happen in the future, or you can use it to talk about, for example, the time a place opens, like the operating hours of a place. Like KFC opens at this time. So in that case, you would use ala or alas. All right. So we're going to get into some examples so you can see. So we're going to start off with alas. Let's say you wanted to say that you arrived at work at 3 o'clock yesterday. Now, in Spanish, you would say, yo llegué al trabajo a las 3 ayer. Or you can say, ayer yo llegué al trabajo a las 3. All right. So because we're talking about the time in the past, we arrived at work yesterday, which is in the past. We arrived at work at 3 yesterday. We have to use alas and not son las. If we're talking about the time that is right now, right? So if it is 3 o'clock right now, we would say son las 3. But if we're talking about the time in the past, we have to use alas and not son las. All right. So yo llegué al trabajo ayer a las 3. All right. So in that case, you would use alas. And we use alas because we're talking about a time that is plural, right? A plural number. 3 is plural. All right. If it were 1 o'clock, we would use ala. So this is an example in which we could use ala. Mi mamá llegó a casa a la 1:30 ayer. Mi mamá llegó a casa a la 1:30 ayer. All right, so that is my mother arrived home at 1:30 yesterday. See? So in that case, you would use ala because we're talking about 1 o'clock, which is a singular number. Get it? Now I'm going to use alas to tell you the time that I will do something in the future. Here's an example. Today, I will go to work at 4 in the afternoon. Hoy voy a ir al trabajo a las 4 de la tarde. Hoy voy a ir al trabajo a las 4 de la tarde. See, in that example, I also used alas. I did not use son las because remember, son las is only used to talk about the present time. I'm talking about a future time, a time later in the day that I will be going to work. All right, so voy al trabajo hoy a las 4 de la tarde. I'm going to work today at 4 in the afternoon. See? We can also use ala. Mi hermana va al trabajo a la 1 de la tarde. Mi hermana va al trabajo a la 1 de la tarde. Ala and alas are also used to talk about the time, for example, a business place opens, or the time that you do something every day. For example, KFC opens at 9 in the morning. KFC abre a las 9 de la mañana. KFC abre a las 9 de la mañana. Or in the case of talking about a routine, like something you do every day, todos los días mi papá lava su carro a la 1. Todos los días mi papá lava su carro a la 1. So every day my father washes his car at 1. So that's another way that's another instance in which you would use ala or alas. All right. So I hope you found this one to be helpful, and I hope you can use Allah and Allahs now in some examples of your own. Put them in the comments below so I see if you learned. All right? One love.